What is up, everyone? It is Friday, and we are going to play some more APBA football. I started recording the second quarter of this game, and as it was going through, I just realized I could not put you guys through what I was going through, which was probably the worst offensive game I've ever played in my life of this. Now, I don't remember what it was like when I was a kid, but I can tell you that at least over the last 10 months of me or so of me playing this game and putting these videos out, this has been the worst. If you look real quick, you can see it's 9-3 Buffalo between two different quarterbacks. Boston is 6 of 30 for 61 yards passing, 4 interceptions. I benched Babe Pirelli in the second quarter and brought in Eddie Wilson. It hasn't been much better. They have 17 yards rushing. So Buffalo has 76 total yards in this game. The number of 3-and-outs is, I've had so many incomplete punt in this thing. It's amazing. Buffalo actually 13 of 41 for 156. Most of that yardage came on one big play, a 66 that was rolled that wasn't a touchdown, and an 11 that was rolled that wasn't a touchdown. And then I had 2 long passes where I rolled 11s, and neither of them were complete. That's kind of where we're at right now. So I'm going to play the last 9-15. You can watch if you want. I really just want to get to the stats at the end because they're amazing. The stats in this game are going to be so amazingly bad. It's like watching a really bad movie, but you know that you got to watch till the end. So, and then I'm going to talk about what I'm going to play next, which I've already done the sheet for. I'm kind of excited about it. So let's go ahead and get through this one. So it's 1st and 10. Actually, before I start, what's funny about this game is it's still a close game. It's 9-3, 166 in the right place, and Boston scores and takes the lead. So, I thought it was going to happen in the second quarter, but it didn't. So we'll try it again here. So 1st and 10 Patriots at their own 20. We have 9 minutes and 15 seconds to go. And I've run so many plays in this game because of incomplete passes that are making 15-second plays instead of 30-second plays that it's just taken so long. And it's not been the most fun. But I got to get it over with. I got to get it in the stat book, get on to the next one. So 1st and 10 on the 20, 9:15 to go. I'm going to go standard offense. And remember, both teams, I already rolled a 20, both teams are 1 through 9 for their rushing and 11 through 20 for their passing on standard offense. And I'm not doing a long pass here. We're going to do a medium pass for the Patriots. And most of the plays, that's the other thing about this game, most of the Patriots plays have taken place in the C column, and almost all of the passes have been CD, which makes it even harder to complete passes. And when you have quarterbacks who have, if you look at what was the number I kept rolling from? 35. Look at his 35. 35 is a pretty good column for quarterbacks. You usually get like a 9 or a 10. He's got a 17. That's an incomplete pass almost every time. I mean, that's how rough this has been. So, all right, so let's go medium pass. And now that I'm recording this and talking to you about it and talking about how bad it's been, my guess is we're gonna get like 3 touchdowns in the last 9 minutes. 13 on your defense is a CS, and 32. Oh, it's Jim Coklaw. So he's one of the few A's. So there he is. 32 is going to be Coklaw or Coclow. So we're actually going to move this to AD. So I don't get very many plays in the A column. So this is kind of exciting. So we're going to get Eddie Wilson, the backup quarterback. Pirelli was awful. To Coclaw, AD. 45. And 45 is a 19, and a 19 is incomplete. And this is how this game has been. Coclaw incomplete. And now they are 6 for 31. So we're at like 18% completion percentage here. Let's go standard offense again. And we're going to get another medium pass. I mean, that doesn't help. Don't get me wrong. So 61 and 46. 46 is a BS, and we'll make it, leave it BS. 61 is JD Garrett, so we'll make it a CS. And we're going to go Eddie Wilson to J.D. Garrett on the medium pass play. A 64, and that's an 18, and that's incomplete. The number of 17, 18, 19, and 20s that I have rolled. Holy cow. And now we have to go pass because it's 3rd and 10. So we'll go short pass heavy. And we will get a short pass. 33, and 33. So 33 on the defense is going to put us right at CD. 33 in the offense is Coklaw, so that's going to be a BD. So that's a little bit of hope. So we're going to go Eddie Wilson to Jim Coklaw. 24. And that is a 20, and that is incomplete. So there's your 3 and out. Pass, pass, pass. Incomplete. Poor. I feel bad for Gino Capoletti. He looks like a pretty good player, and he's just stuck on this team. All right, let's bring out Tom Usick to punt. Usick, a 31. That's a 6. And he's going to kick it 48 yards. And it's to be taken by D10. All right, D10 is Butch Bird, who, by the way, I talked up Butch Bird in the first video. He's a cornerback 5. He seems to be athletic. He fair catches every punt. All right, 64. 64 is a 25, so that's not a fair catch. But it is a gain of 0. So Butch Bird, no gain. And Buffalo takes over now. 1st and 10 on their 32. Really trying to get a drive together here to run this clock down. So we're gonna go big. We're gonna go big running backs here. Big everybody big. 16. That'll be an outside run. They do have 138 yards rushing, Buffalo does. I think most of that was on a 50-yard run. Maybe a pretty good amount of that was on a 50-yard run. They have been kind of grinding it out a little bit. But Jack Kemp, a quarterback 5, Jack Kemp, 13 of 41 for 156. And that includes like a 50-yard pass play, I think in the second quarter. So 35 on the defense. 35. That'll be outside run. That'll be a CS. Make it a CG. 24 is Ray Carlton. He's been the only guy. Ray Carlton's the only guy who's really done a whole lot in this game. But we're putting it up against a CG, which makes it really tough. 44 for Carlton. That's a 16, and he's going to get 8 yards on the play. I'll give you an example of how it's been. I rolled what did I roll? I rolled back-to-back 66s for somebody. I forget what running back. I think it was for Billy Joe, who's gotten, Billy Joe is the main guy in this game. But I rolled back-to-back 66s for him. So it put him in the K column, and then it was a 2, and it still wasn't a touchdown. Like, that's how it's been in this game. Carlton, 8. So that's going to be 30 seconds. It's going to make it 2nd and 2 on the 40. And let's go big again. Keep trying to run the ball here. We're going to try to run the clock out as Buffalo. So it's going to be an inside run. 15. It's going to be Carlton again. 15 on the defense is AG. So we're going to go Carlton this time. Well, again, on the inside run. 21 for Carlton. That's a 24. And that's a 2-yard gain, and that'll be a first down. So Carlton gets 2 and gets the first down. And 7:15 to go. 1st and 10 now for Buffalo on their own 42. I always have trouble placing this dice camera. There we go. That'll work. Okay. All right, let's stick with the run plays. 19 over. We're going to go short pass. So we're going to line up like we're looking like a run, and then we're going to do a little play action short pass here. So Kemp, 52 on your defense. So that's going to be a CG. That's where we'll leave it. 45 is Ernie Warlick, and he's a C, so we'll stay right at CG. All right, so we're going to go Kemp to Warlick. A 52, and Kemp is going to run. So Kemp is going to take off, get outside the pocket, and 52 was a CG. That makes it harder. So Kemp 46 is, it's a 28. And he is going to lose 7 yards on the run. And as I said, I'm not making that a sack anymore. That's just going to be a run. He's going to lose 7 yards. All right, 2nd and 17 now. Back on the 35. And we'll go short pass heavy. And we will get a medium pass. All right, 22 on the defense. The defense is ready for it. It's a BD. 21 is going to be Elbert Dubinian, so we'll make it an AD. He's an A. So we'll go Kemp to Dubinian. Oh, a 66 for Kemp. That's a 2, and that's a touchdown. That's the biggest play I've had in this game. I told you. Start recording. That's a 65-yard pass play from Kemp to Dubinian. Kemp's stats are going to come out of this game looking pretty good, except for the fact that he, his completion percentage is like 35%. 14 of 42. 221, though. And he's got 2 interceptions, and that's his first touchdown. All right, that's exciting. 16-3 now. Let's kick the extra point. 54 for Gogolak. It's a 36, and that's going to be a good, but a TM, a penalty. 64 on the penalty. And that is going to be offside on the defense. They'll decline that, and they will take the point. And that's going to make it 16-3 Buffalo. 16-3. I wonder what the score was in real life. Let me look at that real quick. All right, so let's see. 1965 AFL. AFL Week 1. So in real life, the final score of this game in real life was 24-7. Buffalo over Boston. We're currently sitting at 16-3, so we're not that far off. All right, so let's kick off. Gogolak, 42. 42 is a 13, and that is 5609. All right, so 56. That's like the most excitement I've had in this game. Kind of woke me up a little bit. I like it. Kick return is going to be Jay Cunningham. A 45 for Cunningham is a 20, and that's going to be 16 yards. And they're going to Patriots with the ball back, 1st and 10 on their own 25 now. We've got to go short pass heavy. I mean, down 13 points now. You have to. So we'll go short pass heavy. 3. That'll be a short pass. See if we can put some dice rolls together. All right, 62-12. 12 is CG. And we'll make it CD. 62 is Bo Robertson. He's an A, so make it a B. What was it? 62. I said something wrong there. C. Just make it CS. Make it BS. Okay. So we're going to go Eddie Wilson to Robertson against a BS. And it is a 65. That is a 20, and that is incomplete. And this is what I've been going through with New England or Boston. Just constant incomplete passes. Robertson, where are you at? Where's... Oh, I was looking at the wrong guy. Oh, that's in the C. It's still going to be incomplete. I was looking at the wrong team. 62, that's actually Burton. Ron Burton. Incomplete. All right, 2nd down and 10. Let's go big. Let's get some yards. Let's get some running yards here. And we're going to go with an inside run. I just want some positive yardage for this team. 64, and that's going to be Joe Bellino. He's a halfback 1. Ugh. 16, that is an AS. We'll make it an AG. We'll go Joe Bellino on the inside run. Is he an inside runner? Yes. No, he's not. Let's make it an outside run. He's an outside guy. AG. You can tell that from the... Where's he at here? From the numbers on his good dice roll numbers are odd. So odd numbers for the good dice rolls, 33 and 44. That's an outside run guy. The inside run odd numbers are not great, but they're good on the outside run, so I don't want to penalize him. 51, that's one of them. That's a 9. He's going to get 4 yards on the play. So there's something positive. So Bellino with 4. And that's going to make it 3rd and 6 on the 29. We got to go short pass here. And 15 is a short pass. Okay. 13. That'll be Gino Cappelletti. Oh, 11 on the defense, though. So that's going to be a CD, and we're going to make it a BD. All right, so Cappelletti from Eddie Wilson. A 51. So that's a 16. See, a 51 is generally a completion number for a quarterback. But for this one, it's incomplete, and it's 4th down. And I feel like they have to go for this. Because you're down 2 scores. You got to go for this. All right, so 4th and 6, we'll go short pass heavy. And it's a 7, so that's a short pass. 43, that'll be Tom Usick, who's a C. 31 is a CS. We're going to make it a CD. And we'll go Eddie Wilson to Tom Usick. A 25. So that's a number one. That's a 13. But unfortunately, that's an F37. So we have a fumble. We have an F37. So 1 through 4, the fumble counts. 15 to 20, it doesn't. Oh, it counts. Oh, it's an F37. They would have turned it over on downs anyway. But F37. Maybe this is good for him. This might help him. F37. Whoops. All right, we get a 35. And that is it. Wow. That is minus 19. And that is 0-11. So it's a 19-yard sack strip fumble. But Ron Burton, the halfback, is actually going to jump on the ball. Where is he? Oh, there he is. He's going to jump on the ball. So let's go pass. Wait. Let's go quarterback sack. 19. That's a big loss. The sack was 25. That's Jim Dunaway getting the sack. Eddie Wilson, and he's gonna fumble, but Boston will recover, and it's gonna be Ron Burton on the fumble recovery, and that's a 44. That's a 17, and Burton is gonna get 6 yards back, and they're gonna turn it over on downs right there. That would be 30 seconds. No, that's 15. Change of possession. And now Buffalo takes over 1st and 10 on the 16-yard line. Ugh. Patriots. 82 total yards now. All right, so we're going to go big here. We're just going to, again, try to run the clock out. So it's an inside run. $51. 15. 15 is Ray Carlton. 51 is an AG. And another 66. Another K column. Holy cow. Where are those at when the Patriots have the ball? 35 is a 15, and he gets 8 yards on the play. So Ray Carlton picks up 8, and that's going to make it 2nd down and 2. And we'll go big again. 13 is going to be a short, that's going to be an outside run. Where are we at on the 8? Let's go back here. Oh, right there. 8. All right. Whoops. 46. 46 is Billy Joe. 66 on the defense is a CG. So Billy Joe on the outside run. 25, that's a 17. And he's going to get 2 yards, and he gets enough for a 1st down. All right, 1st and goal at the 6. We'll go big again. And we'll get another inside. We'll get an inside run this time. $42. 11. That'll be Carlton. 42 on the defense will be CS, and we'll make it a CG. So Carlton on the outside. An 11. What is this? That's a K column. 61 is an 18, and he's going to get 2 yards. So I've rolled 66 and 11, which have gone to the K column, and I've gotten 8 yards and 6 yards. Wait, 2 yards. I'm sorry. 8 yards and 2 yards, which isn't necessary. All right, New England's going to call timeout after that play, hoping maybe they can hold them to a field goal. Then it becomes a 3-score game, which is going to be a little bit rough, but let's keep it going here. So we'll go short yardage again, 2nd and goal at the 4, and it's going to be a pass play this time. So we're going to look for a play action pass against a rush-focused defense. So 63 on the defense is a CG. So I made a really bad roll for the Patriots, and if I look in the pass column, it's a run defense, which is what it was going to move them to anyway. So CG, and then 43 for the Bills is John Tracy. He's a C, so we'll stay at CG. And we're going to go short pass now. We're going to go Kemp to Tracy. 63. 63 is a bad roll. 29, and Kemp's going to get sacked. Kemp's going to lose 11 yards. There are a lot of sacks in this game. Even with me changing my rule, the only way you can get a sack is if it's 28, 29, or 30 on the board. But there still are a lot of them. We got it for the Patriots. 55 is Bob D. Bob D. There he is. 30-second play. Patriots are going to call timeout again, hoping they can do something with it. 3.5 to go. 3rd and 15. 3rd and goal at the 15. We'll go medium pass heavy here because we have medium pass. 14 is a medium pass, actually. So medium pass play. So Kemp, 23, 63. 63 is Paul Costa. He's a B. 23 against the pass is CG. No, it's not. It is, CG. Costa's a B, so we'll stay there. And I went pass heavy, so we'll make it a CS. So Kemp to Costa, a 42. That's a 15, and that is incomplete. So Kemp to Costa, incomplete. That's 15 seconds. The Patriots still have timeout. We'll come out. We'll bring out Pete Gogolak, who's kicked about 8 field goals in this game. I think 4 of them have been called back due to penalty, and probably a few more have been missed. He's had a pretty active day. So Gogolak going to try to kick a 32-yard field goal. It's 14, so we're going to get a penalty. No, we're not. We're going to get a block. 34. Let's see what we get here. Oh, we got a fumble. We got an F8. An F8. And that is just how this game has been going. An F8. So let's see what happens here. 12. Minus 8. 0-11. And 0-11 on a field goal. Who is 0-11? It's the kicker. So we're going to go F8 minus 8, and it's going to be picked up by the kicker. I almost want to roll to see if he runs or passes. So we're going to go fumble. So we'll go field goal. Is there a fumble here? No. So let's go errant snap, loose ball. Minus 11. Is that what it was? No, minus 8. So we're going to go, it's on a field goal attempt. It goes minus 8. It's not scooped up by Boston, though. Ooh. We do this. Oh, here we go. Ball goes minus, there we go, minus 8. Scooped up by the kicker, Gogolak, who was going to run with it. We'll go continue. So now Gogolak, our column on a fumble return, or a block, fumble return, 26-16. Holy cow. And he gets 16 yards. 26 is a 16. He gets 16 yards. Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough for a first down, and they are going to turn it over. All right, so that is going to make it 1st and 10 Patriots on their own 7. We're going to go medium pass heavy. 3 minutes to go. Let's go short pass heavy, actually. And it's a 5. That'll be a short pass. Whoa. I fumbled it just like the kicker. The holder just fumbled it. Ooh, I bent it. Ooh, that's not good. There we go. All right, so we are at 14-yard line. Down 2 scores. So the Patriots still technically have a chance. If I can pull some dice rolls out. We're going short pass. 41. 41 is Larry Guerin, who is a C on medium passes. 15. That'll be a BD, so we're going to make it a CD. We live in the CD, I'm telling you. So 35 for Eddie Wilson. There's that 35. That's a 17. You know, again, most quarterbacks, that's a complete pass, but not for either of these 2 Patriots quarterbacks. So that was him. That was Guerin. Incomplete. It's going to be 2nd and 10 now on the 7. Let's go medium pass heavy. And we'll go medium pass. $11. That'll be Gino Cappelletti. 33 is a CD. We're going to make it a BD. So we're going to go Eddie Wilson to Gino Cappelletti. 41. 40. Oh, that's a 26, and he's going to run. So Eddie Wilson takes off. Outside run against a CD. A 43. That is awful. That's a 30. And he's going to lose 6 yards on the run. That, I believe, takes him back to the 1-yard line. Yeah, 3rd and 16, way back on their own 1-yard line. So we will go medium pass heavy. And it is a medium pass. $41 is back to Larry Guerin. He's a C. 61 on defense is a CS. We'll make it a CD because that's where we live. 35 for what? There's that 35. That's 17. That's incomplete. And, you know, I mean, you have to go for this, don't you? But do you really go for 3rd and 16 back on the 1-yard line? I mean, come on. I'm going to punt it. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning. And I'm just going to go ahead and punt it. 33 on the punt. There's your 33. I mean, I'm rolling good numbers everywhere else. 33 on the punt. That's going to be Usyk. 4. And that is a 66-yard punt. So he gets into it. I'm telling you, this is just the worst offensive showing I've ever played in this game. 4th and 16. So it's going to be taken at the 33-yard line by Butch Bird. 15 is a 19. And Butch Bird actually returns it, and he gets 10 yards on the return. So Butch Bird gets 10. And it's going to be 1:45 to go, and they're going to sit on the ball that many times. And I mean, they still have. I mean, New England still has a timeout. Technically, they should still be trying to play here. So we'll go big run here. So we're going to go outside run, and it's going to be my big run play. 14. I can't just have him quit just because I want the game to be over. All right, so 35 on the defense is CS. 65 is Ellis. No, 65 is Donnie Stone. It's right here. All right, so 35 was what? CS? So we got Donnie Stone in, going on the outside run. 32, and he's going backwards because that's everybody does. -3 for Donnie Stone. And the Patriots now will use their last timeout. They got a defensive stop, so boom, boom. We'll go 30, and then we'll go last timeout. All right, 2nd and 13 now, and they'll go big again. And it's a 13. That'll be an outside run. 53. 53 is CS. We'll make it CG. 51 is Billy Joe against a CG. 62. 25 is no gain. So run Billy Joe. It's going to be 3rd down. Can't stop the clock anymore. A minute to go. And we will go short run again. We're basically taking a knee here. One is an inside run. 16. 36 is Billy Joe. 16 is AS. Make it AG. Billy Joe. 16. 26. And he is going to gain a yard. So he gets a yard. And that's going to be 4th down. And they'll punt. We'll bring out Paul McGuire. 64 is a 6. And it's a 48-yard punt taken by D10. D10 for the Patriots is T.A. Ron Burton. 54 for Burton is a 36. I mean, yeah, let's get a penalty. Why not? 36 is actually 5 yards and a TQ. I'm ignoring the injury. So 33 on a Q. 31, and that is unnecessary roughness on the defense. 15 from the gain. So that is a 5-yard return. So punt return. So Burton gets 5, right? Yeah, 5. 15 seconds off the clock, and then we get a penalty afterward. It's 15 yards. It was unnecessary roughness, I think is what I said. Maybe this is the last play. Oh, this is the last play. I didn't even realize it. Oh, no, this is 0. The 15 seconds was on the last play. So there's still 1 play left. No, and that's going to be on Buffalo. 15 yards. Unnecessary roughness. No time at the clock. So we've got 1st and 10 on the 31. This is the last play of the game. We'll go medium pass heavy. We'll get a medium pass. $56 on your ball carrier is Bo Robertson. He's an A. 23 is a CG, so we'll make this a BG, which is one of the best defenses the Patriots have had to play against this whole game. Oops. All right, so 16 for Eddie Wilson is a 26. He's going to run, because why not? And our defense was CG, right? 56 against the run. Oh, no, it wasn't CG. I got that completely wrong. Either way, he's running. 26 is a run everywhere. 56 is an AS. I made it an AG. 54. Oh, of course, we're going to have a penalty. I cannot get this game over with. 4 yards, TEJ. I don't care about the J. 24, 27. Tripping on the offense. 10 yards, and they're absolutely getting that penalty. It's going to be on them, and that is going to end the game, thankfully. Oh, this long national nightmare is over. And 16-3 Bills, which is actually pretty close to the final score, which I think was like, 17-7 or 24-7, whatever I said earlier. And we'll update the stats. And I think I clicked it. Yeah. Done. Close. Okay. Let's look at this box score. Let's just have a little fun here. Let's see if I can find a better view for us. This one maybe? Yeah, there we go. All right, so let's look at this box score. This is horrible. This is just nightmare material. So your scoring is field goal, and then nothing in the third, and then field goal. And then I had that long touchdown pass that ended up meaning nothing. But if we look at this, well, the Patriots had -4 total yards, and that's because they got sacked 9 times for 80 yards. They also had 8 penalties for 58 yards. They were 6 of 37 for 61 yards with 4 interceptions. They had 12 rushes for 15 yards. I mean, they punted 10 times. This is just horrendous. Perilli ended up being 2 of 15 for 8 yards with 3 interceptions. Eddie Wilson, 4 of 22, 53. His rating was actually much higher than Perilli. 2 catches. Capoletti had 1 catch for 3 yards. He's your wide receiver 4. He's your number 1. He's good. Fumbles. Let's see. No. They had 2 sacks as a team. They had 1 fumble, 2 interceptions. Then we get to Buffalo, and you think to yourself, well, it's got to be better for Buffalo. I mean, Billy Joe, 14 for 82. Carlton, 14 for 58. That's pretty good. I'll give him that. But then Kemp, 14 of 33. He's a QB5, people. Kemp is a QB5. Look at that. QB5. And he was 14 of 43 for 221, long of 65. He had 2 long passes, 65 to Davinian and 49 to Costa. That's where most of those yards came from. Davinian had 3 catches on 11 targets. I got to get to the kicking. Quarterback sacks, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1. Interceptions, Harry Jacobs had 2 for 0. I got to get to the kicking. This is what I got to get to right here. Gogolak, he was 3 of 6. I think there were 3 others, maybe 4 others. He had 1 block. They fumbled. He had some called back. Oh, this whole thing has been hilarious. And then my favorite is total yards. This is by quarter. The Patriots, total yards. Where's it at? Where's he at? 0 in the first quarter, -5, then 41, and then -40. And it was all because of the sacks, really. Get rid of the sacks, and they're at 76 total yards. So. And that's it, guys. That's going to be it for this game. Let me save it. I think it saves automatically, but I'll save it anyway, just to be on the safe side. All right, so my next game, if you look, I think the AFL in 1965 actually played. I think they actually played their first week a week before the NFL started. So if we look at this, the next game on my list is actually going to be 2 more AFL games on September. So they played on Saturday and Sunday, which I find kind of interesting. I wonder if they were trying to kind of go after the NFL a little bit by playing on different days than them and starting a week earlier. I'm going to play the Jets and the Oilers next. And here, let's just start it and set it up. So we'll go, give me a green one and a white one. Green will be the Jets. High score, you can't see anything right now. I'm going to roll 2 dice. Here, we'll go back here. So I'm going to roll 2 dice. I got green and white. Green will be the Jets. Higher number receives the ball. And in this case, the Jets. So the Jets will receive. Houston will kick off. So let's go ahead and get this started. So I'll just click around until eventually it recognizes it. Come on. There it is. Okay, so we got continue. And we'll say Houston will kick off, continue. And this is going to be the next game I play. The Jets traveling to Houston to take on the Oilers. I did the sheets for them. There's some pretty interesting players. I think I said in the last video that Joe Namath wasn't part of the AFL yet. I didn't think he was on the team, but actually I was wrong about that. He's on the Jets. So I'm looking forward to playing with him and some of the players from Houston. Houston had a pretty good offense. I think they got 3 guys named Charlie and 2 guys named Frazier on their offense, which I found kind of funny. So I will do that next. Maybe even later this afternoon I'll do that. So thanks for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. I hope you made it to the end because I'm surprised I made it to the end. And I'll talk to y'all next time. Have a good day.